Warning, this video and game deals with disturbing topics and imagery. Viewer discretion is advised. Doki Doki Literature Club is a very unique game. I strongly recommend you play through the game prior to viewing this video. I will be discussing heavy spoilers throughout this review. Doki Doki Literature Club is a visual novel that was released on Steam on September 22nd, 2017. It was developed and published by Team Salvato. In this cutesy dating sim, you name your character and venture onto your first day back to school, at which point your lifelong friend and neighbor Sayori catches up to you and asks if you will be joining any clubs this year. Your character is rather hesitant, and so Sayori all but begs you to come visit and potentially join the club that she attends, the school's literature club. Reluctantly, your character agrees and you head off to an unfamiliar part of the school, where you meet the other three characters of this game, three stunningly beautiful and unique girls. Natsuki, the manga-loving and short-tempered girl, Yori, the tall, dark-haired and mysterious girl who spends most of her time reading books, and the leader of the literature club herself, Monika. After your first day attending the club, you are assigned to go home that night and write a poem, one in which you'll share with the rest of the club the next day. This works as the main mechanic in the game to try and impress the apple of your eye. Depending on which words you choose to add to your poem, you will impress a different girl, being Monika, Yori, Natsuki, or Sayori. Sorry, not sure why I said that. Monika unfortunately isn't available to woo, as the dev decided to keep her as almost a tutorial or expositional sort of character. As time progresses and you continue writing new poems, you can engage with the girl that you've impressed the most in a more romantic setting, illustrated by some stunning artwork. And just to clear things up, this game never goes full waifu fan service. The imagery is usually pretty mild and never shows much. As you get closer and closer to your school festival, you start to notice that your dear friend Sayori is acting a bit different, sad, or at the very least, distant. She leaves club early and arrives at school late, and eventually cuts most communication with you off entirely. Your character gets worried, as any friend would, and so you decide to go over to her house, at which point you let yourself in. The house is quiet. Sayori's room is upstairs, so you proceed on. You knock on her door. Nothing. And so you open her door and discover this. This chilling image is one of the most sudden and disturbing images and tone shifts I've ever witnessed in a game. Your friend hanging lifelessly from the ceiling, blood on her fingers, suggesting that she may have changed her mind and attempted desperately to claw herself free. The screen fades to black, and this is when the game truly starts. The first hour or so of this game is all happy and cute, but after this disgusting and horrifying scene, the whole game changes. Your character panics, and the game restarts. As it reboots to the title screen, you get yet another disturbing glimpse. As you quickly try and load your previous game file, you realize that all the save data has been corrupted and deleted, forcing you to start another playthrough of the game. However, this time, things are different. Eerily different. Sayori is never mentioned again, and any scene that originally had her in it distorts and skips, almost as if the game file itself has become haunted by your selfish acts in distancing yourself. Other characters act differently too, more extreme, angry, emotional, and just downright unnatural. The rest of the experience, it is up to you to try your best to figure out how to fix the game, set things the way they should be. This game forces you to think outside the box, and it'll hit you hard both emotionally and suspensefully. The further you go, you'll realize just how fucked up everything is. But
it's that fucking bitch Natsuki.
This game has more twists, turns, and revelations than anything I've experienced in a long time. This is the sort of game that'll leave a lasting impact on you. Days after playing it, I still lie awake at night dwelling on the situations and events. To say much more about this game would be a dishonor to it. It's free on Steam. Go download it and experience. The rest of the experience, it is up to you to try your best to figure out how to try. Be with the girl you should be. This game forces you to choose, and if you don't, it'll hit you hard, both emotionally and psychologically. The further you go, you realize that you end up exactly where you're meant to be. This game has more twists and turns and deaths than you'd like there to be. This is the sort of game that isn't a game. Days after playing it, I'm still sitting here with my love. To say much more about this game would be to dismiss what the Literature Club is. Join it free on Steam. 10 out of 10, a perfect experience. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this review, be sure to spend more time with Monica.